I'm just going to take a wild guess here, considering, as you could see, I've just logged in. Update 22, sorry, hotfix, not update, hotfix 22.11.1. And you will notice right beneath it, Prime Vault opening February 6th. Lith G2, Meso E1, Meso F3, Neo F1, Neo E1, Axi L1 and Axi S2. The relics that you need to farm to get this. I know because I was actually just reading up on this, and Axi L1, Axi S2, Lith G2, Meso E1 and Meso F1, which means the E1 and F1. So this is all new relics. No relics have returned from the previous unvaultings? Aww. I was actually hoping that there would. But having Ember, the Sicarus, and Loki on one? I have some that have Frost and Ember parts on. Theoretically, that is exactly what this is. Frost, Loki, Ember. These are the relics that you will need to find. These are the ones that are going to be worth quite a bit in the future. The parts that drop from this are the same thing, because this whole update is the hotfix is the Prime Vault unlocking. That's pretty much all this is. Loki and Ember have returned. Weirdly, it just says Loki and Ember, and clicking on it will take you to the website that actually shows you it. But weirdly even more, no Frost. Not a single mention of Frost there, despite the fact that we can actually go over to the relics, and as I just showed you, they're all relics for Frost as well. Yes, I actually got one right. Usually when I do this, I'll come in here and I'll click on the wrong one, but Frost Prime. This whole thing is Frost Prime, Loki Prime, Ember Prime, the Sicarus Prime, the Bow Prime, the Latron Prime, the Reaper Prime, and lots of cosmetic stuff if you go and buy it using the Prime Vaulting, or the Prime Vault Unsealed, I think is what this pack's actually called. But if you go and buy them, you get the accessories, otherwise... Oh, I missed the Glaive Prime. Otherwise, the parts are finally, once again, farmable within game. Now, they have split this into the dual pack, which will be Loki Prime, Ember Prime, I think there was Platinum along with that, the Sicarus Prime, the Glaive Prime, the Bow Prime, the Pyra Prime Sandana, there's a Sugatra there, there's Wyrm Prime, who is of course returned with this as well, the Prime Accessory Pack, and a Titan Extractor. You can of course buy these packs separately. Loki will come with Bow and Wyrm, Ember will come with the Sicarus and the Glaive, Frost is all by himself in this. The dual pack will have Ember and Loki, whereas the single pack for Frost is the only way to get him, and the only way to get, well, the Meso Prime Sandana. Now, there is actually a trick to this which I've kind of avoided this whole way through. The eagle-eyed person would have noticed this. The drop location for these relics, which is the other reason I kind of just spouted them off earlier. Their drop locations are exactly the same for every single one. You can either buy the relic pack from the market, get them from the syndicates, or come down to Cetus, come see Konzu here, I was about to call him something else, go to bounties, and they are in here. According to what I am reading, they're actually... Obviously, you can only get certain ones at certain times. The Axi S2 relic is here. The Neo E1 relic is there. Meso F3. Lith G2. They are new ones. Weirdly, can't see one on the first one. So it just seems to be there. But they have said these will cycle through, and because of the way that these are coming out, and because it is late, was quickly having another read through this, looking for an actual end date to this, and to be honest, Haven't found one yet. Whereas before, that's in the Prime Vault. I'm going to come across loads of these in the Prime Vault and it happens every time. Usually the relics have their drop locations actually on here, what planet and what node you can actually get them from. Well, that has changed for these, and they do explain that this was to kind of experiment, if you want to call it that, with new ways of releasing primed items. Vaulted Prime items, I should say. They were also talking about giving it to Barrow, or maybe even the forgotten... Wow, I've completely forgotten the name of the guy in the upstairs. Dorvo? Yes, Dorvo could also come with some relics for primed things or vaulted prime stuff in the future, but for now they're on bounties. And lastly, of course, there are a few little niggly things to this. In Europe and South America on PlayStation 4, this will launch today, February the 6th. Europe will have to wait until February 7th, Asia, same thing, February 7th, and Japan will be February 8th. This is, of course, only on PlayStation 4. Everywhere else, these will be available now until April the 6th. That's 2 whole months, which is another reason they've put these within the bounties. It's 2 months to be able to get them. I'm assuming with it starting a day or two late in certain regions on PlayStation 4, it will end there. Probably instead of April the 6th, it'll be the same thing. April 7th in Europe, April 7th in Asia, and April 8th in Japan. Not really sure on the ending dates, it could just all end at the same time, but it is kind of a weird starting date for this. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time.